Hey guys, Stell back. I'm going to use some Domination commentary on Cracked. I want to talk about this initial spawn, route I take off this spawn. Most guys on both sides of the team, what they try to do is run up to this B and just all flop on it and try to take it. And a lot of guys will lose their lives doing that because you can, if you lay in there, you're presenting yourself all the way on both ends of the map. People can see you. So what I ended up usually doing is I'll run up to that Jersey barrier, I guess, and I'll sit there and let the other team come over the cusp of that hill, and I'll take them out before I jump on B. Now, granted, I'll lose the points sometimes I don't. I would rather give up those points and save my life than try to get points and get nothing and die. And this is what I end up doing. After we take B, I take this right-hand side of the map. You saw me lay the claymore, or the motion sensor, over in that side of the room over there. And I like it placing there because it's out far enough where I can get that stairway and that courtyard effectively. And I place it also right there because I can get some of that radius across the street. So I get a really good sense and feel of where guys are at, if they're coming towards me or not. And then I just start patrolling my areas here. I patrol the B there. I patrol my right-hand side. I'll come over here to this left-hand side of B and try to do some things if guys are getting pressured here. But what I found in this map, and I think you guys, everybody will agree on this, guys, nobody really takes that center route anymore because you can pretty much snipe people from almost opposite ends of the map by taking that center route. But then people end up doing is taking those side routes, those edge routes. On the right-hand side, it's over there by one of the demolition points by the car there, and the stairs over here. On the left-hand side, it is over by the little strip mall store at front area on the left-hand side of B. Let's talk about the setup I got running here. I used to use the Woody setup, the Galil silenced, and then a handful of different perks. But now I've changed my mind on the silence. I don't want to run it anymore. I like using the reflex scope. So this is the Galil again. I'm using the reflex scope. I'm running hardline, sleight of hand, and ninja. None of these are pro at the moment. I prestiged for the first time, and of course you lose everything, and I'm kind of working myself back up to it. That's kind of what I'm running. Of course, I have the motion sensor. I believe I have the concussion grenades and the syntax. And that's kind of sort of the main class that I run. I always like, this is probably my favorite class that I have set up. I also have a FAMAS class that I really enjoy using, especially before I proceed. That's what I used all the time. And I also have my gas class, which I showed you guys in the previous video. And thanks Jade for that hookup for that class. He's the one that set me up, setting up that gas class. Now, I decided to come over here because there was no action going on and I'm running low on bullets. As you can see, 21 bullets left in my gun. See, this dude kind of stripped by the door frame and pick his ass off. Let my friends say, clean him up. And I go back up to there, and I should have saw that guy, but he knifed me, and rightfully so, I died. But I redeemed myself, I think, pretty good here. Dude's doing a dolphin dive, and I dome him a little bit, get the headshot on him. I put my motion sensors back down in my corner, so it covers my areas, and I know there's guys to the left of me and straight ahead of me. That I can't see the guy straight ahead of me, and it looks like the guy on the left of me was working that alleyway a little bit. This is what I'm trying to do in the windows. If you saw my video on the windows, I come up to the window, I do what I need to do there, look around, shoot, and then I'll get back. And then I'll come back up to the window, search, look around, protect anything that I need to protect, or shoot somebody, and then I'm going to step back. I don't present myself in front of that window frame for very long, only for a few seconds at a time, because that's easy pickings. You can notice somebody right in the window because of the backdrop. There's light coming out of a window, and then you put yourself in there. You're silhouetting yourself there, and you're just blocking out that light. And people, will know that you're there and just shoot at it. Especially since most of the time with these buildings here, it don't protect you from bullets, and there's why you don't do a revenge kill. You get whomped. These walls won't protect you from bullets, and they can shoot right through you. So it's just another reason why not to present yourself in front of that window. It's getting a little hairy here on this side of the map over by this courtyard. They're in front of me in that building with the window there, and then off to the right over by that archway building. I get the assist on that guy, and I know they're coming from that archway. I'm going to put myself over here, but I thought at first the wall would save me, but like I said, it doesn't. and I die. So I come right back at here, and I start killing, shooting at these guys, and I get one kill, and I throw a grenade, and they're going to get me, but I get a nice little thing in there. There's an afterlife, a buzz kill, a payback, and then finally a double kill. I thought that was a pretty nice little thing. Now, I know they're coming from that left-hand side of the map, and I'm going to kind of watch myself over there, but as you can tell on the map there, my HUD there, there's already some guys over there. So there's no reason for me to get built up in there. And I noticed a guy, there is another guy up in that window, and I'm waiting for him to poke his head. There he is. That's why I'm kind of sitting here for a while. Oh, there he is. And I get him. And now it looks like the threat on the left-hand side of the map is kind of sort of passed. Making sure the B's still locked down, but I'm going to go back to where I was at. Oh, there's still a few more guys to clean up, but I think they're all gone, and the attack helicopter's up now, so that whole area is starting to slow down a little bit. There is a guy in that window there. Now, since I know that the walls aren't protecting from bullets, I start shooting at the wall thinking I was going to get him, but unfortunately I don't get any hit markers at all.
Securing A.
I'm going to come back to my window. I'm doing what I can there, nothing going on. I'm going to see what's going on in the courtyard. Again, they're still holding that A spawn, so I'm thinking that they're supposed to be there. And I notice the guys are taking B, and then I get killed, which is alright. Now we're holding all 3 spawns here, and God himself only knows where they're actually going to be spawning out at this point. I put my motion sensor back down just to make sure that I hold off that side of the map so they're not sneaking up on me.
We lost C.
And now they've gotten C back. So I'm going to start working my way towards that. If we start, I think coming up here, we're going to start getting them into a bit of a spawn trap. And it gets pretty hot and heavy here. And I felt that I did my fair share of working that. I'm going to get a few kills from that. I'm double checking this side of the map, my side of the map here. And obviously nothing's going on. So there's no point in me sticking around. So now I'm start working my towards C and that left-hand side of the map. Checking B in that center route, see if anybody's going to pop across the street trying to get to the other end of the map. And I don't think anybody does, or at least I don't kill anybody that does. Oh, there's a guy in that window. I get a few hit markers on him, but ultimately I don't get him. But I think I definitely deterred him from poking his head out anymore. But then I get killed, and the guy right behind me gets killed. And I get the assisted homicide at level 3 medal, or whatever the hell it's called. It was pretty funny. Here comes a little tiny spawn trap that's starting to work here. They're coming from that left-hand side of C in that little tiny yard there, that little market area. So I decided to put myself right over in this area, put my motion sensor down, just to make sure there's nobody sneaking up on the left of me. And actually, the guy does eventually, but I think I get him. We just start picking people off over here as soon as they come around that corner. They're in the building. There's a guy right there that I get, and there's also a guy in the building. He should have gotten me, but I knifed him. Felt pretty lucky about that. I believe I placed this right on the C point, and I get pretty good kill there. Yeah, get a double kill and then a couple different secondary fire kills there. And I thought that was a pretty successful kill streak. And it's kind of tough on this map trying to get the napalm strike to work towards it. Because who knows, because there's so many different places people spawn. They can spawn over here by C, they can spawn in the middle center road that way, and they can even spawn on the right hand side of that. So that whole area of guys spawn, and it's just really hard to lock down a solid napalm strike or a rolling thunder for that matter. I hope you guys enjoyed the match. I go 21-8, even though it was a modestly decent score. I am the last in points on my team, so I thought that was pretty funny. But put your likes down if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.